Alright, so this is going to be my video, my guide on how I play Ghost. If you don't know how to play Ghost, or if you just you want to maybe get some more tips on someone who's played Ghost for years, I've played Ghost for a very long time. This is how I play Ghost. And I'm still on the fence on whether or not I think she's the best champion in the game. Hercules has been really putting in the work, and I do have a rank 4 Hercules, and my currently my rank 5 5-star ghost is my highest ghost, but I have a rank 2 6-star ghost as well. And I mean, ghost is just really good. This one's a little bit better just because of higher signature ability. But yeah, so this is going to be my video guide on how to play ghost. Currently I have no synergies, so this is going to be right out the box, except I do have the signature ability. There's no way I can show you this without. But the only changes that she has on her signature ability are, as soon as you start the match, you start phased. So if you don't have her duped at the beginning of the match, you're going to just want to dash back immediately instead of standing still like I do. And also you don't generate extra power when you make the opponent miss when they hit into your phase. So those are the only two different things, and I'm going to show you how to fight if your ghost is not duped, and as well as how to fight if your ghost is duped. Now, I do think that she is worth the generic AG. If you have a generic awakening gem, you can definitely put it on her. I did that on my 6-star ghost, and I do not regret it at all. And maybe even dumping some sigs in that, because that just gives you more power. And the goal of ghost is you want to get up to your SP2 and then let it off, because your SP2 is massive damage. So let's go ahead and start the fight. I'm gonna start off with just standing still because I have my ghost duped, and then I'm just gonna stand back and try to let him hit into me. He did not hit into me, and so you can see that I have that timer on the left side. The yellow timer, that's a precision timer. If I have that precision timer up, I will not be able to phase again. Now, if you have that precision timer, that means that your next attack is going to be a guaranteed critical hit. And so that's really nice. So as long as that's up, you know that you're going to get a guaranteed critical hit, or you can just let it time out or whatever, and it's not a big deal. In order to get rid of that timer so you can phase again, you just need to hit them once, like I'm doing here. And yeah, this is basically just how I play. I like to let them hit into me 2 times. If they're aggressive, they can hit into me 2 times. Sometimes I try to get it 3 times, but I let them hit into me twice. And against champions like Spider-Man 2099, I believe, which has a double hit on their medium, on their dash attack, I just let them do their dash attack once. So now I'm going to show you the rotation. I'm going to build up to her SP2, and then I'm going to show you how to get her SP2 off. What you want to do is you want to phase right before you hit your SP2, which means you are going to have to be dashing back and then hitting the special attack, which does... It is a little awkward. The timing's a little weird, but there are ways to get around it. And I will show you how to do that if this guy will just be aggressive enough for me. Come on. Use your specials, please. There we go. Okay, so again, dash back, 1, 2, dash back, 1, 2, dash back, 1, 2. Okay, so right here. Yeah, right there. So I just was able to dash back right as he was hitting into me. What I did was, after I did a full hit combo, or not a full hit combo, after I did like a partial combo, I just stopped attacking and just stood there for a second, and I waited to see if he would attack into me. And sure enough, he did. And I'm going to do it again right here. Oh, hold on. I'm going to do it again right here. Yeah, there you go. See, he attacked into me, and I real quick just tried to... react in time to do that. Most of the time if I don't get it, they don't hit me, but I do get my I usually do get my phase and my special off, but I don't get my special to hit them. If I miss for whatever reason, usually they just dash back or block like that right there. So I missed that right there, and that is the danger here. And there is a synergy that will help out with that. But the reason you want to dash back to start that phase before you go into your SP2 is because if you phase right as you go into your SP2, all of your attacks will be crits. And as you can see, that's 10,000, 10,000, and 13,000 damage. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. So Ghost right here is pretty awesome. There are some other ways to get that special attack off without... that one actually is the one that I usually use, but there's a couple other ways. I'm gonna see if I can show you another one. Let's see here. Let's see if I can do it like this. Yeah, right there. So I made him use a heavy attack. If you have the luxury of being able to sit there and hold block for a bit, you can also get them to use a heavy attack, and then while they're doing the heavy attack, you can back up. It does take a little bit of time to try to figure out how to play her, but once you can master her, she is pretty awesome. So I'm just going to do the, that didn't work out that time. Real quick, we are almost to 420 subscribers. So if you're watching this and we have not yet reached 420 subscribers and you are not yet subscribed, please subscribe, because I want to make that totally arbitrary goal. That number of subscribers, totally arbitrary, has no meaning from anything else. Just please subscribe and like too, please. Thank you. All right, now we're going to talk about Ghost's synergies. The synergies that I use most often are the ones with Wasp and with Hood. I do not use her synergy with Ant-Man, like, ever. It does give you extra attack, but honestly, I don't like Ant-Man, and I know he did get a buff, but I haven't used him yet. I don't know if he's like actually that good now. I'm not entirely sure. I just don't use him, but the synergy with Wasp is really good, and the synergy with Hood is really good. They both have different uses. So let's look at that real quick. The synergy with Wasp is your special attacks are unblockable if you trigger while phasing. So remember how I said if you trigger your special attack while phasing, you get guaranteed crits? Well, now they're also unblockable, which makes it much easier to land them. And then the synergy with Hood is you take no damage while phasing. Now this is super useful for a very specific situation, but we're going to go ahead and showcase, I'm going to go ahead and showcase the Wasp synergy real quick. We're just going to do a little bit, and I'm going to show you also how I would fight with her if I didn't have her duped. Because the last fight I was doing you dash back, let them hit into you twice, hit into him once. Dash back, let them dash back, let them hit into you twice, and then hit into them once, and rinse and repeat until you get to SP in SP2. But here we're gonna do instead of dash back and hit twice and then hit once, we're gonna let him hit into me however many times you need to get your opening in, and then I'm gonna hit 1 2 3 4 and then dash back 1 2 3 4, dash back 1 2 3 4. And this is how you would do it if you were trying to if you were trying to build up power without the ability to gain power from the phase. All right, so now that I took a beating from him, we're gonna show you how to use Wasp right here. I actually got a free hit last time, but we're gonna see right here. Okay, right here. Nope, still doesn't matter. I just hit straight into him also. Yikes. All right, I gotta build up back up to an SP2. So again, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. I guess I'm gonna let him use his special first. Come on, use your special. There we go. And it's still not working, but either way, you can see every time I've thrown the SP2, he has gone I've gone unblockable, which is super useful. But yeah, I don't know if it's gonna actually show because he's a little aggressive. He might not let me. There we go. He just blocked right there. So anyway, it just makes it just guarantees that you should be able to hit your opponent with your special attacks without fail. Now we're gonna go ahead and throw a special one. The special one is nice, and what the special one actually does, remember that precision symbol up at the top left that usually is what's the word? That you usually only have one. When you do your SP3, you actually have 3 of those precision symbols, which means you can't phase right after your SP3. You have to hit the opponent 3 times or let those time out before you can phase again. But it's the SP1 is sometimes I just use it for fun. All right, so this is 5-3-2, I believe. I'm not entirely sure. I was gonna fight a Hyperion in 6-2-6, but I don't actually have a Hood of a higher star rating than 4-star, and you can't take 4 stars into Act 6 or higher. So I found this Hyperion instead. I don't know what he's got. Let's see here. All champions but Tech have their base attack reduced. Awesome. So yeah, this is going to be a basic fight. But anyway, so Hyperion has some annoying power gain, but Ghost is able to avoid that pretty easily. Let's see if I can get him up to a special 3 and show you how this would work. So right here, he's at a special 3. I phase, boom. With the hood synergy, you take no damage while phasing, and so you can also phase through special 3s. It's really useful. I use this synergy sometimes in war or in AQ or in other places, but it's just really useful to do that. And then now I can also retaliate with, I still have the Wasp synergy on, so I don't even have to worry about unblockable. But yeah, this is why Ghost is so good sometimes on here. The hood synergy, really awesome. And the Ghost synergy, or the Wasp synergy I meant, also really awesome. And I'm also running this without suicides on, so yeah, put on suicide, she's gonna hit a lot harder. Now we're also gonna look at some specific encounters that make her really good. And yeah, but I'm about to finish this fight. I got that phase again, just in the nick of time, so I'm actually gonna let him hit into me right there, and bam, super easy. That was Act 5, Chapter 3, Quest number 2. The first one, and I took like 9% damage just because I was blocking a lot. Alright, so some other areas where Ghost might excel beyond her synergies and just the massive damage is in, this is 611. This is the first quest in Act 6, and you have this this really annoying node called No Retreat. Super annoying. I absolutely hate it. And I remember when I tried to first like take this fight on, it was so annoying. But honestly, if you have Ghost, No Retreat's it's not easy, but it's a lot easier than it would be if you didn't have No Retreat on. So especially with its Agent Venom, I don't have to worry about trying to parry him and get an attack in. I also don't have to worry about dashing back too often. As you can see, the timer for the dash back is going down pretty nicely, and then I can just stack up my SP2s, and bam, he's already down a quarter of his HP. Not too bad. Now I'm just gonna block through that one because I don't want to take the degen damage. But look, I'm still at 90% HP, and then I can hit into him, do an SP2, boom. He's at like half health. This fight's going pretty well, and this is Act 6. Again, this is Act 6, Chapter 1, Quest 1. So these are just some of the ways that this is another way that I use Ghost. So let's go ahead and just finish this fight off. I should only need one more SP. One more SP2, I think. See here. Might not even need a full SP2. I'm gonna go ahead and use an SP1 just because I can. Yes, and it was enough. Awesome. So yeah, that No Retreat node, really easy with Ghost. Well, really easy. And also that's Agent Venom. Agent Venom is actually probably one of the hardest ones. This is considered the easy path, by the way, if you're trying to get to Cavalier. Agent Venom is considered one of the harder ones on the easy path. But yeah, so she makes that really easy. She makes that a lot easier than some other champions would. And she's also actually really good for this boss too. Again, you still have No Retreat, and you have the what's the word? And Sabretooth has a lot of, like, he's got a lot of reach. Sometimes he clips you a lot. So if you play Ghost well with No Retreat, you don't have to necessarily worry about trying to manage dodging his attacks and stuff, because you can just dash back and let him hit into you, and it's really easy. It takes away from champions that are really hard defenders because of the way that their attacks are, like Venom. I would also classify like She-Hulk into that, Tigra is part of that, and Sabretooth is also part of that. I think all of those have annoying attacks that I get clipped by them all the time for some reason. I don't know. I might just be bad. Okay, I made it to this guy. I am in 6-3-2, I believe. This should be the Nick Fury boss. Yes, a Nick Fury boss. I just had to take out a couple of champions. There was no nodes on them though. They were very basic. It was a Deadpool, it was a White Pool and a Mohawk Marvel. But anyway, so this guy has Caltrops, and I was looking for a path or whatever that puts damaging debuffs on you for some reason. And Caltrops is one of those. It says every time you dash backwards, you get a bleed debuff for 6 seconds. Now Ghost loves Caltrops nodes because every time she dashes backwards, she phases. Every time she dashes backwards, she also gets the bleed debuff. But she gets the bleed debuff, and then she phases, and she actually purifies those bleed debuffs into Furies, which is gonna, you know, stack her damage up. Now I did want to, now I am using Synergies here. As you can see, I have Wasp for the unblockable specials. That's really nice. But I also threw an Ant-Man for the plus 15% attack, and Baron Zemo for, what is his synergy? I don't even remember what the synergy is that he has. Can I even look? I don't know. He also gives extra attack, and then I think Yellow Jacket gives a little bit extra attack as well. Maybe crit rating, crit damage. I don't actually know. I just threw in some synergies, so she should be a little bit more buffed up and deal a little bit more damage. But we're also going to see how stacking up those Caltrops is going to be awesome. So let's go ahead and fight this Darkhawk right here. So right there, bleed, Fury. Yeah, look at that. I've got 2 Furies. I'm dealing 9,000 damage now. Let's see if I can get that 11,000 damage per medium, 11,000 damage, 13,000 damage. All right, let's, uh-oh. Let's do this then, boom. So I didn't play super well right there, but as you can see, I did dash back and get the Furies. I was stacking up a lot. I was up at like 13,000 damage. It was awesome. Now let's go ahead and fight this Night Crawler. I don't know why I almost called him a Nick Crawler. Night Crawler though. Now this is actually a good time to tell you about something else. Her first medium coming, like if it's a guaranteed hit, you actually can't evade that. So she's actually she's actually pretty good against evade champions as well. Specifically Nightcrawler, but any of the Spider-Mans, Spider-Verse champions also, you can't, like she's good against those because if you can't evade her, you know. So we're actually, I accidentally pushed us to her SP3, but let's see how this goes. Okay, we're good. Yeah, let's just keep doing this. Come on, attack me. Yeah, so I'm taking some damage, but obviously this path is actually quite easy. Maybe if I get to this Nick Fury, I'll swap somebody out and try to take him out as well and just get another path cleared maybe. I'm not entirely sure. Now, I'm not sure how this Medusa is going to go because Medusa does have that auto block. Maybe I can just nuke her down before she gets up to it if I can get to my SP2 in time. So she's got 1 Fury, 2 Furies already. Hopefully her auto block doesn't proc. Here we go. It doesn't matter if her auto block does proc. Look at that damage. I don't know how much damage the first one was, but that was at least 20,000 plus 28,000 plus 38,000. Quick maths, that adds up to be, wait, that was 3840 plus 3070, at least 90,000 damage, I think. I don't know, really good. But yeah, okay, using the same synergy I was using on the Caltrops node, we're gonna look at this node right here. This is the path I took to fight Gwynmaster in 726, and this old man Logan here has a Mix Master. Now, Mix Master is another quite annoying, what's the word? I lost the word. It's another quite annoying node, but Ghost is actually really good for this one, or at least the way that I play Ghost, because, you know, I only hit with like 1 attack at a time. So, and also you can't evade the second attack. So we're gonna see how this goes. Oh, he dodged that one, but it wasn't an evade. There we go. Let's do that. Boom. Oh, he can evade. Okay. Well, maybe I should change up my strategy on this guy. Uh-oh. Okay, so apparently you can evade that part, even though you shouldn't be able to evade Ghost's thing. So we're gonna do 1, 2, boom, boom. So yeah, on Mixmaster, you can just do 1, 2, and then do it that way, I guess. 1, 2. No, don't have to worry about it. 1, 2. Come on, throw yours first. Thank you. 1, 2. And you can just cycle it like this. It's pretty easy. Don't have to worry about it, and it's a lot of damage as well from the SP2s. So yeah, Mixmaster is pretty nice against, so Ghost is pretty nice against Mixmaster as well. Come on, throw it. There we go. I forgot about I forgot I'm playing Mixmaster a little bit. I gotta make sure. Medium light, special. There we go. Please throw yours. Thank you. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. And that should be done. Awesome. Well, anyway, hope you liked my guide on how to play Ghost. I hope you liked the certain scenarios. If there's anything I missed, let me know. Let me know in the comments down below, or if you have any questions, also let me know what your questions are in the comments down below. But thanks for watching.